Please help our YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Tonight on the Dead Celeb podcast, we talk about Robin Williams. But first, kids, are they dead or are they still living? And this man right here is Mr. Sean Connery. Tana, is he alive or is he dead?
He's alive.
Sean Connery is dead.
Really?
October 31st, 2020, age of 90 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Last but not least, Tina Turner was born Anna Mae Bullock on November 26, 1939. She passed away May 24th, 2023. Natural causes. She was 83 years old.
She had her legs insured. Am I right?
I think you're right.
I always thought that was fascinating. I'm like, man, that's amazing. I don't have legs like that, but if I could have a body part insured because they're that incredible, that's saying something, right?
And I think she did that in her late 50s too.
Yeah, amazing. Well, I think the funny part that I found was the audition that he went to for this role on Happy Days as Mork. Gary Marshall said, "Okay, have a seat." Robin goes over the chair and sits on his head. And so Gary Marshall's comment was, he's the only alien who auditioned.
Everything that is Mork is Robin. It was the perfect fit. That's so crazy to me that here's this guy with all this energy and this odd sense of comedy. And everything he's doing comes perfectly fit into a TV show. Perfectly that fits for the 2-year time frame. And it just takes everybody by storm.
So interesting how this show even came about. It sounds like the network was scrambling and they needed a new show. I don't know how they did it, but Gary Marshall, he spliced Mork on Happy Days, the footage alongside of Pam Dauber, who was Sister Terry.
Another TV show.
Different TV show. Yep. And they spliced this together and presented it to the network and said, here's your pilot. And I don't know how they agreed to that, but they did. And what's funny is Pam Dauber saw an article in the paper, Mork and Mindy, and her name is in it, and Robin Williams, and her response was, who the heck is Robin Williams? It's like she wasn't even informed that she's in this new TV show. I thought that was just wow.
Yeah, that's really crazy. And that gives some credit to Gary Marshall as well, too, because ABC is looking to fill a void. You've got the success of Happy Days. Yes. There might be a Laverne and Shirley mixed out of this at this point, too. So everything he touches is gold anyway. So ABC's like, if we're going to fail, let's fail with him, so.
Right.
But he did test well, as Mork. He got a standing ovation from the audience his first time out. So it's 300 people standing to this crazy, wacky dude, And part of me is his comedy. It couldn't be on TV too long. It reminds me of the Chris Farley, where it's so intense and it's so entertaining, but also could probably be draining after a bit for him and everybody. Mork and Mindy is in its second season is a huge success. He can go anywhere he wants. People adore him. He is partying with everybody from Robert De Niro, you name it. John Belushi is in his circle as well too. He is involved with a lot of drugs and you want to fit in. You want to be a part of that scene. What are you going to do? Go home? And he's got so much energy. Again, Chris Farley too. There's so much fun to be around, and they live off that energy. Too,
and I think it's interesting you say that.
Please help our YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe.